Hi, so in this video, we're going to look at all the different type of properties you can create. So for that, go to Add Property. And here I've put a selection of all of the different property types. Hopefully in this video, we can go through all of them so you get a quick understanding as to what are the different properties and what they're for. So, checkboxes. Checkboxes are essentially a property, a Boolean property. For example, if you've been to a place or if you've bought a product, so on and so forth. So it's whether it's checked or unchecked. So simply click on it to mark it as checked. And it gets added as one of the properties. Then you have, so here, quick anecdote. All the properties that have this icon, as you can see, so the eye with the cross, it means that they're hidden. It means that the property has a value, but it's hidden. So for example, if I were to click on creation date, so property is unhidden, and here it appears. I'll just delete it for the time being. Then, next type of property is currency. Currency is essentially a property of monetary value. So here I can say, okay, it's 500 euros. Underneath, you can see the different currencies that you can pick from. If we're continuously adding currency, so if your currency is not there on the list, please let us know in the forum and we'll add it. Then, the next one is date. So date is a property that you can create for any date type. So for example, a birthday, a due date, a reminder, all of these are date properties. So date property is a bit more complex. It's separated in two parts, similar to your calendar on your phone. So on the top part, you choose the actual date and you can pick it from like what year, what month, and then a specific date. Then underneath is whether the date in itself is for the entire day or not. So if it's not for the entire day, you can pick the actual time that you want and there's the specific time zone. And then equally, you can add whether this date repeats on an annual basis, on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. So for example, if I were to now create a property called birthday and add it to my friend Tom, well, in creating the property, I would set that the birthday of Tom, by default, so the property birthday repeats every year. And then at the bottom, and it's all day, Tom's birthday. And at the bottom is, do I want to have a reminder? So when should I be reminded about the birthday? So whether on the day before, so on and so forth. So these are reminders that then are sent as push notifications. So in this case, I'll say like one day before, I want the reminder, and then I'll save it. So here, as you can see, the property date is a bit special. The first icon with the clock says that it repeats. And then the second icon is that it has a reminder, a notification tied to it. The next one is distance. So distance is for any distance. Right now, for the time being, we're only using the metric system. If you need to use the English system of feet and miles, please let us know, and we'll see how we can incorporate it down the road. So essentially, you choose like your distance. By default, it's always set as meters, but you can pick whether you want kilometers, centimeters, or millimeters. Then you can also create properties of email. So it can be like the work email, a personal email. And if someone has multiple personal emails, you can just add them here one after the other. Hop, and then add the next one, ABC and test.com, and add as many as you want. If you then click on the cross, it just removes it. Remember, these emails are added to this specific node in this case. Okay, now you can see the emails then appear below. And if I click on it, then it will directly send me to the mail app of my phone or of my desktop and already start drafting the email. Then the next one is importance. Importance is one of the key concepts of properties in Reach. Essentially, this is a gradient from 0 to 10 as to how critical an event is. You can create importance properties for reminders, for existential issues. So seeing the 5-minute time limit, I'll continue on this in the next video.